Oh, greetings and salutations. I have never, I have never had a, I've never. Oops, wait a minute. I'm echoing myself. I've never had a better ending to a Monday than watching PW try and debunk my test.
It was entertaining.
You know what? I was actually going to start this out, kind of like I did with Bob that one time, say, "Oh, guys, look, he debunked me." No, this this was absolutely hysterical. Okay, I'm not going to review his entire video. I'm just not going to do it. Okay, because it's all summarized in basically like 2 slides of his video. Okay, he keeps on calling perspective, and he keeps on calling this, uh, and the and then at one point he even said that we're not going to be able to see the lines together. That's what the marks are, the clips are for. And then he turns around and says, "So there's going to be clips on it everywhere." So he's like, he kept on contradicting himself. Oh my god, it was so fucking hysterical. Now, PW, I'm going to make sure I put this in the opening part of this video because I'm fairly certain that you're not going to watch it past about a minute and a half. So I might already be too late. But okay, let me go ahead and I'm barely set up here, so just kind of bear with me. Okay, now PW, here is your screen of what you think I'm going to fuck up my test or deliberately deceive, as you like to kept on saying. Okay, I would like you to, since you seem to enjoy the subject, and since you seem to think that I am going to deliberately deceive it, there's 2 things that I would like you to do. I would like you to use, and I give you full on permission, use the original promo video, the one that's actually in the Indiegogo campaign, the first video that I did on this. I would like you to use my video and all of the information that was put out in it. Okay, I think it's only like 5 minutes long, isn't it? And compare it to the test that you have performed here, saying that how I'm going to do this. Okay, I want you to do that. I truly want you to do that. Okay, because if you after that cannot see exactly how dishonest you are about your representation of what you think my test is going to be, oh my god, if you don't see it at that point, then there is no helping you, dude. There really isn't. Okay, because let me tell you what's up here, bud. In my original video, I'm going to give you a spoiler as to why you're probably not going to make the video that I just requested. You keep on talking about angular size and all this other stuff, and yes, angular size is a thing. Okay, 100%, it is a thing. But what you did here was you deliberately falsified my test.
A little bit.
Deliberately falsified my test to come to a conclusion that suited your whatever need. Okay. In my video, it says that I will be placing what do you call it? The cord will be not really between the camera. The camera is going to be looking down the cord. Okay. The cord is going to be from pipe 0 to pipe 16. Okay. 1 centimeter below the water line at the first and last pipe. Now, I am going to be placing the marker light on pipe 16, and then as you did state, okay, placing a marker until it eclipses the light, marking it off, taking the clip off. The reason why I have to do that is because if I have it blocked at the first one, then I'm not going to be able to do anything after that. Okay, so I just mark it off, take the clip off, move on to the next one. Mark it off, eclipse the light, mark it off, clip it off, and or take the clip off and move on to the next one, and so on and so on and so on, all the way back in the direction of the camera. Okay. The importance of doing this is I will have to align the camera to the cord. Okay, nothing is being aligned to the camera. Okay, I have to actually move the camera into a position to look down the cord. And that cord is going, the 2 points of the cord are from pipe 0 and pipe 16, 1 centimeter below the water line. You deliberately, okay, because you went into great detail about it. You even performed this asinine experiment, okay? You deliberately falsified my test. And the reason why, and what you did, let me go ahead and get it back to that one spot there. Like I said, I'm sorry, I wasn't really set up to do this tonight, but this was just absolutely hysterical. Okay, the camera will be what do you call it? You put the camera low, just like you did with the lighters so long ago. Okay, you misrepresented the observation point, misrepresented it deliberately. Okay, and then you even went as far as to say that you understood that I wasn't using a tangent to show drop, but rather a chord to show bulge. Okay, because I'm using a chord to show bulge. And yet your test was deliberately designed to, in some way, attempt to show drop, because as you stated, the water will be ever closer to the marker line. That would be showing drop. Now, mind you, of course, if I did that and I did the measurements from each one of those points, the measurements themselves, when graphed out, will show curve either way. But that's not that's not, I'm not going just for the numbers. I also want the visual. I want it to be seen. Okay? Because seeing is a lot, well, to a lot of people, seeing is a little bit more important than showing the numbers. And what do you call it? But what you did, you deliberately did, and you did it in this test. I'll show you why. You did it in this test. You had the camera down on the table. This thing is probably about a good 2-3 inches higher, the marker light, about 2 or 3 inches higher than the camera itself across the plane of this table. So therefore, you deliberately misrepresented my test, because this is not what I'm doing. Okay, you have obviously watched, given the amount of footage that you've shown in today's video and the one before, you have watched all of my promos. Okay, all of the tests that I have done leading up to this, answering the legitimate questions of people who have a legitimate interest in me getting this test done. Okay, this is a deliberate misrepresentation of what my test is. Deliberate. Okay, so here's what I want you to do here, Nick. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take my promo video and apply it to the information that you put out here in this video, and you tell me step for step. Don't just say that one or two parts, you said kind of the same thing. Step for step, I want you to show me that you are actually honestly representing what it is that I'm showing here, or what it is that I have in the promo video. I want you to show me that, because this was, oh my God. And all the people who were sitting here saying that, Sly's a liar, and believing this stupidity. Okay. Half of these people probably ain't even seen the promo video, so they're just taking your word for it as it's how it's going to go down. Okay. And oh my fucking God, no, I am not going to use a laser, because flat earthers don't get lasers anyway. Okay. And there will be absolutely no use for a laser in this. None. Absolutely none. And plus, you know what? I would really like to hear your answer to this question in the video that I pretty much know you're not going to make, but hope you do make. Okay. If I were to put a laser at this water level on pipe 16 and aligned it back to pipe 15's water level, If that were to continue going up, as in not directly point back to the surface level here at pipe 0, what would be your answer? I want to know that now. Okay. I don't want to hear it later. I don't want to hear he somehow bent the laser or something like that. I don't want to hear that. If I actually did that, okay, if I actually did that and that laser ends up not pointing at the camera, I want to know which, and I have the camera raised up to the actual water line at pump 0 or pipe 0. I want to know what your answer would be. I want you to answer that question directly, because at that point, you would not be able to say perspective at
Well,
all.
here's an idea slide just to rub it in his face.
Huh.
Do you have a laser?
Not currently, but I am contemplating ordering one.
I go ahead and order one, and then do this: set up the laser just as an after effect of rubbing shit in.
Okay.
Set up the laser at pipe 16,
Uh-huh.
level with the water. Move all of the poles sort of out of the way to where it can actually reach pipe 1. Line the
Okay.
laser up with the water level,
And
and
I don't
then
know if
put
I'm going to be able to get a tight beam over that distance, man.
over a mile. It should be within. It should only be like an inch or two.
Okay.
And then move the middle pipe back into the path of the laser and see where it hits.
The middle pipe?
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but well, I could do that, but that would all also depend on the tightness of the beam. No, his exact thing, and I'm using his words here. Okay, what he said was that I should take a laser, put it at the water level of pipe 16, push it back towards 15. These were his words.
Okay.
Okay, push it back to 15. Now 100 meters, I can get a tight beam at 100 meters. Okay, and push it back to pump 15 or pipe. I keep saying pump. Pipe 15, and then see what happens. His prediction, of course, which it has to be, his prediction is that it will basically, line everything up. So if I get a laser, tell you what, PW, tell you what, because I'm so tired of hearing everybody talk about lasers in this test, even though they have absolutely no use.
Agreed. I was just wanting to do a little more extra butt hurt.
Tell you what, PW. You make this video that I just told you to make, which is comparing the information that I put out in my promo video. Okay? And compare it to this bullshit you put out tonight. And you tell me where you went wrong. Okay? Now, in that video, you will tell me what your solid prediction is if I were to do exactly that, what you said, which is put a laser at the water height of pipe 16 and shoot it back towards the observation point and have it hit pipe 15 at the water level. I want you to tell me exactly what it is that you would expect to see, and if it's not what you expect to see, what your thoughts on that are. Okay, I'm not going to bet channels and all that other shit anymore because y'all are too stupid for that. Okay, I want you to give me that answer, and preferably within the next day or so, because I'm not trying to have this drag out through my whole week. Okay, so I want to see that done. Okay, I really want to see that done because PW, this right here, if any of your viewers, all 48 of the people who apparently like this, or at least before I refresh the screen, okay, all 48 people who apparently like this, you guys are absolute morons. Okay, if you believe that I was going to perform my test in the manner that he has here, watch my promo video. It explains it in pretty decent detail. Okay, and that's obviously predates this, so it's not like something that I'm putting out tonight and changing it just so PW doesn't appear right. Okay, y'all need to actually look at the information that's provided and compare it to what PW put out here and tell them so. Okay, because you guys are the ones that are hollering about, people being honest and all this other stuff. Tell PW how bad he fucked this up. Bet you won't. Okay, bet you won't. But nevertheless, so PW, I'll be looking forward to that video. And based on what your response is, might actually influence me to get a laser for this test. Okay, might actually influence me to get a laser for this test. Haven't really solidly decided on it, not promising it at the moment, but depending on what your answer is, I might actually be influenced to do so. Because I've had several text requests for that with no solid reasoning behind it, but you have actually laid it out how you would like to see it. So I want to hear your answer right now. Okay? Because all of this is starting to really smack of fear and preemptive slies dishonesty before I do this test, because now you guys are actually starting to realize that this test is actually going to take place. And all the trolls you sent over to my site saying that I'm not going to do the test and I'm just money grabbing and stuff like that, yeah, that's all starting to fizzle out, ain't it? Okay, so I want to hear your answer, and I also want to see you compare this test that you did on the screen here, or well, this diagram, and also obviously this test, which you couldn't even line up that. Dude, Sean, did you pay attention when he was marking this little cup here?
Yep.
Okay, just watch this, guys. Watch. I mean, this is funny. Look how high this is, and look out. Whoa, where the hell are you going there, Nick? Okay, hold on. Print screen. He did this with just about every one of those markings too. Watch. This is eyeballing accuracy PW 101 here. Hold on a second here.
I think I'm gonna start calling him Tricky Nicky.
I think that would be an insult to Nixon.
No, that's Tricky Dicky.
I know, but even the partial reference. This is also PW's, and he did this with the rest of them. I'm just going to show this on one of them. PW, really? And let's be fair here. There's his windowsill. His windowsill, actually, his camera is sitting quite parallel, or quite level. So really, shape fill, no fill. Let's just go ahead and put a nice big fat red line on there. Okay, really? Come on, man. If you're gonna bullshit somebody, at least make it look good, man. And I mean, because that's almost the same height as this line right here. Okay, so hey, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that, buddy. And I am considering doing the laser, but like I said, I want to hear PW's answer on that. I really want to hear that. But and you got to show me how I claimed that I was going to do my test like this in my promo video. Okay? And any other time that I've discussed it thereafter. Okay? If you find a clip in there where I said I was going to do this, dude, show it to me. I'm a big man. I'll turn around and say, "Oops, yeah, I guess I screwed that up." No, I want to I want you to use my words and my videos as reference to say that this was my intention. Because what's funny is you actually said somewhere towards the beginning of this premiere that you did, that you said that where was it about tangent? Let's see, hold on. Yeah, you said that first you understood that I wasn't going to be doing a tangent, and that I was going to be doing a chord. Okay, you actually said that somewhere right around. Yeah.
Holy crap! That was a 40-something minute video. I didn't catch it when it first started.
Yeah.
I caught it right when he was doing the bottle.
Okay, but check this out. He said that he understood. Well, he acknowledged. I won't say he understood because obviously he didn't understand shit. He acknowledged that I wasn't going to be doing a tangent to show drop. I was going to be doing a chord to show bulge. Okay, he acknowledged that, and yet his thing. Oh, thanks, Bodie. Really appreciate that, bud. He acknowledged that I was going to be showing bulge and not drop, and yet what he's trying to claim that I'm trying to show. Hold on, where is his result thing there? Oh wait, no, that wasn't it. He claims
to the right.
To the right.
Yep.
No, because he put the parallels up. Hold on, right there. Okay, because he was showing how I was going to be doing parallels. This would be showing drop, this angle. Okay, this would be showing drop away from the camera because as you can see, it would be more than less than less than less than less than less. Okay, so you can't even fake this in the way that you explained it. Okay, so really, man. So, like I said, go ahead and use my promo video. I don't want to make this all night. Go ahead and use my promo video. The information that's in the promo video, because I do kind of a step-by-step in the promo video of exactly what it is, or at least the general overview of how I'm going to perform this test. And you compare it to this bullshit you got up on the screen here. Okay? And you tell me that you're not being dishonest to your folks. Because that is not at all what I outlined this test is going to be. Not at all. Not even close. The only part that you got right is I'm going to be aligning the clips with the eclipse method. Okay, but even then you screwed that part up because you put your camera several degrees below the actual light, which is not what's happening here. In true to fact, it's actually going to be, well, above sea level, I guess we would say it would be even with the light. Okay, so yeah, you're not even doing it right, dude. So, and then also to further influence me to possibly adding a laser to this, you will tell me what you are going to say if I put a laser level, or a laser, excuse me, level with the water here on post 16 and hit it back to post 15, what you are expecting to see in the camera if I have the camera, I guess, level with the water here. I want you to tell me what you are expecting to see. Den Bear, thanks, bud. Oh, from Belgium. Cool. All right, I want you to tell me what you're planning on seeing. Okay, and then I'll consider adding a laser to this. Because this was just utter absurdity. It really was. And what do you call it? I'd like to point out that towards the end of the premiere here, I had actually stated out, I said, make a smiley if you think that PW is properly demonstrating the test I have outlined several times. And look at all these smileys that showed up. Okay. And Antonio Subarats, this is a good segue. Antonio Subarats says, put a smiley if you understand how PW just owns Lies Parkane.
And more smileys show up.
Yeah, and more smileys. Hey, Mike the Globetard, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Man, you guys are making it real hard for me not to put a laser into this test, ain't you? But you know what? I gladly do it for the people who are actually supporting this shit. But I want to see, I want to hear PW's answer. But speaking of Antonio Subarats, who got all his channels canceled for violations of terms of service and various other things, I believe you have something to say to him there.
I do. I do actually. You made a point where you think betting channels are stupid and whatnot. I agree, but when it's a no-lose situation, I don't mind actually putting my channel up, which I actually did in the live chat of Puckett Words premiere to Antonio Super Ads. If you'll present me, please.
Of course. 1 second. Sean, present to everyone.
So just to be clear, this is Nick's premiere from, an hour ago. And here's Antonio saying, hey, where's your Rainier St. Helens scaled model you said you were doing with your unfortunate students?
Pause. Nana, thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Continue.
Well, this whole thing about the your students thing came up when I made my video to Antonio back on the 27th of February. He left a comment on the 28th. Dang. Great comparison, just like your comparison of a paper tabs, which were definitely cut, but turned out not to be cut at all. Now, we've addressed that. We've admitted that we were wrong in our supposition. The guy who actually showed us that we were wrong took the picture down off of Instagram. I'm not sure why. Kind of wish he left it up because I don't like proof of somebody being debunked ever being deleted. And me and Sly were debunked. So he says, hey, where did your physical model of the Mount Rainier St. Helens go? You know, the one you said you were doing with over 50 meters with your students. LOL, I called you out, said you would not present it even if you did set it up, because your students would know if you fucked up. And lo and behold, you have not presented it. Now, I responded to him. First, Sly came up with the cut paper hypothesis. I agreed, and then we were debunked. And that was addressed.
Yep.
Not our fault.
100% accepted.
100% accepted the debunk. And yes, you didn't cut the paper. We acknowledge that. Not our fault. The guy that debunked us pulled the images down. I really do wish you left them up because I like when we're debunked. Yeah, fine. Second,
leave it up. Leave it up.
Second, my students. Since when am I a teacher? Dumbass, I don't have students. I have contacted the vice principal at a school with the experiment. He liked it and passed it on to the teachers at his school to see if they want their students to partake. And I am waiting for them to get back with me. If they want to do this, then there is permission from the parents to deal with, since it will all be filmed and placed on YouTube. And if they don't get back to me by the time it's warm enough to do this outside, I'll be doing it on my own without students.
Sweet.
So, this was back on the 28th of February. Since then, he's made a video towards me called To Sean Hufford with Love, bringing up this point, claiming that I have students again. This is after he's read this comment. This comment, which he is so butthurt about, he's actually copy-pasted 8 times on this video.
Really? Only 8?
Only 8.
Huh.
And that's before the spam filter caught him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's completely butthurt that the video showed that he's an idiot. Tried to bring up a point which is a non-point because I've never once claimed to have students. I've never once claimed to be a teacher. I've always said that I would love to get students involved. I've reached out to a vice principal to see if the students could get involved, and I'm waiting for the teachers that would be pertinent to the test, math, geometry, geography, and a couple of science courses to see if they want to get involved.
Super Side the Dogs, thank you. Wow, I got pounds that time. Fucking awesome. Okay, continue.
So, I actually left a challenge to Fuck It Word. Well, first I said, Antonio asked and answered, still waiting for you to find where I said that I had students. He literally just pasted the same response again. That was from Orphan Red being butthurt over my video that I did to her. Where's your Rainier St. Helens about? He did the literal same quote again. Only he fixed the scaled, which I knew what he meant the first time, but he had to clarify. So I said, where's my thingy at? Did I already skip it? Because it was exactly 200 letters long.
Okay.
It was before I addressed Orphan Red. There it is. You keep saying that I have students, Antonio, like I'm a teacher. I will shut down my channel the moment you point me to a timestamp in any video that I claim I have students or I'm a teacher. Challenge is there. You keep presenting this like I can just go into the school gym at any point with my students. I don't have them, dumbass. I work at Walmart. You're well aware of this.
You don't have students at Walmart?
Oh fuck, they're all children, but you know, I'm not responsible for them. So Antonio, if you want to keep pushing this whole thing about I haven't done this yet, you're correct. I haven't done this yet because I do want to get students involved, not my students. Otherwise, it'd be a whole lot easier to get this done because it is too cold outside to do this outdoors. Today's high was 21 degrees. I'm not going out to a public basketball court or a public tennis court where I can get a nice flat surface to do this in 20-degree weather. You can go fuck yourself. Which is why I wanted to take this indoors in the best locations or at a school on their basketball court. For that, I need permission from the school. But I want to get students involved if I'm going to be at a school anyway. So I'm waiting for teachers to say, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I've proposed it. I am waiting on them. If they do not respond by the time it is warm enough to do this outdoors, I will say, fuck the teachers. I'm going to go do this on my own. You've actually been answered this, and you keep pushing forward with this whole my students bullshit. It's because you're a dishonest fuck. My rant is over.
You wanted to see something funny?
Yeah.
While you were showing that, because I knew the information that you were going to put out, I just checked my comments real quick. Mm-hmm. Boy, it's the return of the stupid. Hold on a second. I got a guy here. Hold on, let's see. Present to everyone. Okay, I got a guy here named Mickelson Morley.
Oh God, okay. This is gonna be good.
Mind you, he joined the 23rd of January, 2018. So he's a sock from somebody. Here's a bendy football field for you. Which video do you think that is?
Well, just going by the thumbnail, I'm guessing it's yours.
No. The thumbnail was actually what you saw a second ago was my stuff in the background.
Oh, okay. Is it Phuket?
It's the football field video. Did you ever see this?
No.
This is the non-straight, non-even football field that's supposed to be showing perspective, making things disappear from the bottom up. Okay.
Oh yeah, that is your video.
No, this ain't me. This ain't me. I forgot who put this out. I don't think he's the original. I think this is yeah, see, look, this man is not walking over the horizon. Okay, but this was actually a video that was put out by somebody. I don't remember who it was, but he was a flat earther, and I just don't remember whose it was. And it goes on and on and on and on, and he's walking over a hill.
Yeah, the crown.
Right. And I'm sorry that, your high school has that screwed up of a football field.
Well, now, if all outdoor football fields are going to have a crown to them. It's for water runoff.
Well, yeah, I give you that. But nevertheless, I thought this was hysterical. Now, if you want to actually, whoops, he disappeared. Wow, that was cool. Anyway, if you want to really get anal about a surface, you need to ask a German. And Gio will probably his headache would probably split if he saw that the football field looked like this in Germany, because people would be out for that guy's head. This is just short of 100 meters. I realize it's not the same length as a football field, but I put my camera down on the ground one time, and I walked the sideline. And I got it zoomed way in. That's why it just kind of got all screwy there, because it's actually the back of my shoe. Hold on a second. And I'm walking about a good 100 meters. Now, that guy didn't walk that whole football field. It was close, but yeah. Greift eure Fackeln und Forken. He's, he said, get your picks and pitchforks, or your torches and pitchforks. But this is me walking down 100 meters with my camera sitting on the turf. Okay. See where I'm getting at here?
That Germans like flat things.
Germans wouldn't tolerate that field that he was just that dude was just walking on. They wouldn't tolerate it. I mean, could you see Bayern München or Frankfurt Eintracht playing on a field like that? Oh my God, there would be riots in the streets. That's how serious they take that stuff here. So yeah, here's my answer to your stupid little sock puppet link to a video that is doing you more harm than good. Okay. Now I took this about I don't know, a year and a half ago now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while.
Yeah. But nevertheless, so let's see, reply. Thanks for the walk down. Oops. Yeah, I can spell good. Memory lane. Bodie, did you just send me more shit? Thanks, Bodie. Thanks for the walk down memory lane. Good thing the dude didn't walk off the edge. So I'm going to do that. So it lands in his notifications, and then bye-bye, bitch. Oh, great. Flat Earth New Zealand. I'll read that later. But yeah. So I put out my words to PW. Can't wait to see his response.
Apparently Gio sent you a picture of what Germans would do to someone who built a football field like that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit nasty. A second. Yeah. he's got, I'll show it to you. That's a good idea.
Oh God.
You will get your meat tenderized. But let's see here. And
you're still presenting, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And of course this. Moving the goalposts. No, if you're gonna do a test across a football field, man, make sure the damn thing's flat. If you want to make that point. Kniescheiben. Oh, okay. Kniescheibenzermetzger, which basically means it'll make mush out of your kneecaps. But
so in other words, it'll make you disappear from the bottom up.
Pretty much, yeah. But no, so yeah, just to give you a little insight into my daily dealings with the people in my fucking chat. But anyway, PW, you know what you got to do, buddy. And one of the things you got to do is stop misrepresenting people, because, oh my God, it's so easy to bust you out on that. It really is.
You have no idea. I couldn't decide whether to just bust up laughing or face palm my eyeballs through the back of my head.
Well, the first thing that I wanted to do, which I did, is record it. And what do you call it? So I'm going to say this straight out, because I know the fact that PW has seen all of my promo videos. Okay. Because of the information that he has put out in his video, I think the other day, was it 2 days ago, 1 day ago, whatever. Okay. I know he's seen all my promo videos. And so that means now the definition of a lie is to bring out a known untruth. That's the dictionary definition, which means that you are actually producing information that you know to be false. That is the definition of making a lie. So I'm going to say it straight up, buddy, and I don't say this to a lot of people. Okay? You're a fucking liar. Straight up and to the point. You misrepresented my test to try and gain support for the increasing amount of preemptive butthurt from flat earthers. Okay.
Let's see if I can find where I actually came into the chat, because the interesting thing is I actually pointed out what Nick was doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick was very active in the chat. I'm not blocked because everybody else was responding to me except for Nick.
Well, of course, he wouldn't have anything to say unless he
But he never even tried to defend the fact that I pointed out what his straw man was. He never tried to defend it once. He completely ignored everything I said. It's not because he couldn't see me, because again, I'm not blocked on his channel. Everybody else was responding to me. Okay. He just simply had no answer.
But straight up, Nick, I am calling you a liar on this one. I'm calling you I'm not saying you're wrong, okay? Because wrong would mean that you came up with a result that was incorrect. Okay. You deliberately lied because you have seen the promo video. You've played it to yourself. Okay. You've played it, parts of it, selective parts of it on your video. You deliberately lied about the setup of my test to, like I said, to start supporting the increasing amount of preemptive butthurt against this test from flat earthers. You deliberately lied. I am calling you straight up a liar.
Well, if you want to present me real quick, okay, I'll actually show you my first. I'll actually show you my first message in the chat. There you go. This is it. This is just after 20 minutes into his premiere. Mm-hmm. Here is your flaw, PW. The camera and the light will be at the same height. In your little error here, you have the camera lower than the light, forcing errors.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. So you were writing it before I even knew the thing was started yet.
Yeah. And he never once responded to this. And all the people who did respond that saw this did nothing but laugh.
Yep. So if I got any flat earthers in my thing here, if I got any flat earthers in my chat right now, or not in my chat but hiding in the background, which I don't care. You know, you don't have to be active in the chat. I want you to go over and you tell PW below this video, this slide approved flat earth with bendy water test, the one that he just premiered this evening, tell him below that I called him out as a liar for misrepresenting my test deliberately because he has seen the promo video that explains the way it was going to be done, or is going to be done. What am I saying? Was going to be done. I'm speaking in past tense because of his video, it being in past tense. Go ahead. Okay. And tell him because I said it. Don't tell him, you don't have to buy into what I'm talking about because you might not even know the material that's involved. Okay. I want people to write there that Sly called you out as a liar for deliberately misrepresenting my test.
Oh, one more thing to point out. You see that I haven't liked or disliked this video, correct? Mm-hmm. Because I never dislike a flat earth video because that is engagement that actually raises them up on the algorithm.
Well, I disliked it, so.
I'm just pointing out, it's just they always say, oh, you can tell Globers have been here, they dislike the video. I don't like or dislike videos that I don't agree with. No. Because agreeing with does not mean you like or dislike the video. I've actually liked videos from flat earthers because they were well made.
Right.
They were stupid, but they were well made.
All right. Well, that's all I got for tonight, guys. I didn't want to make this even this long, but PW, you know what you got to do. Subarats, you're a moron. I think that pretty much sums it up. But like I said, to the flat earthers. Now, I don't want any of the people who are otherwise Globers going over there making a stink about this and shit like that, because as Sean just said, that adds engagement to his test or to his video. But to all the flat earthers, tell them that Sly is calling him out as a liar because the information is already out there how I'm doing this test, and he deliberately misrepresented it. Deliberately. Okay, so I am calling you out. See, I can even turn around and tell Dell that he was incorrect about some of his conclusions. Okay, that's just being incorrect. Okay, that's not anything bad. We grow from being incorrect. Okay, but PW deliberately misrepresented it. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. And to me, well, to just intellectual honesty, that's he is being a liar in that sense. Cool. All right. So, ladies and gents, I'm out of here. Sean, I really appreciate you swinging by.
That's always fun.
And to geez, to all you guys who sent me super chats, I guess I might just have to buy a fucking laser now. Damn. But hey, what's one more test to
Just make sure that if you get a laser, it's probably going to be a 5 watt that has a focusing ring.
It's called an expander.
Well, no, they actually build them with focusing rings built in. You just twist them.
Okay, well, I will do the research to make sure that I get the right device for at least that distance. So, oh Jesus, what'd you send me this time, dude?
I don't know.
No, he just said to go to here. I don't see anything new, Geo. Geo, you told me to check. I don't see anything new. Oh, and by the way, I got asked by a lot of people to provide a link for the thing that the two guys slapping each other that I did in the Jeranism video. Please make sure you go ahead and look it up and give the guy a like because he's absolutely hysterical. The guy who narrated it. The video is called "Stupid Bill versus Sensi Bill." Look that up, and you'll find it if you want a really really good laugh. All right, let's see here. Link at the bottom. Oh, okay. I thought the link was actually to the. There you go. That.
You're presenting me.
Yeah. That is a flat Earth football field.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Hey, it's PW's test.
Yeah, right. Doesn't that look like the dam that he used? Oh, wait, no. PW wouldn't use this because reflection's working the way he needs them to. But, God, that looks brutal. I can actually see somebody going out with a couple of buddies and getting drunk and playing on that. That would be rough. Anyway, that's all I got. Let's see here. All right. So, like I said, Sean, thanks for stopping by. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. And everybody, please, or thank you for the super chats. Flow Plus, you need to make sure that you hold your calendar open for April, buddy, because that's where we're doing this big test.
Oh, so, one more request real quick.
What's that?
Okay, request for the audience. I need your help. I need to find any video you can find. Just send me a link in my comment section. It may or may not go to spam. I don't care. I'll see them all. Send me a link to any video you can find that has Jeranism on camera not talking. I need that for my next video.
This is awesome. Why do you need people? You're making a video with that.
Well, it's gonna be using the Oh No theme song, and I try to when I used it for Anthony, I specifically got clips of him not speaking so he can be talking out his ass. I need the same for Jeranism.
Oh, I see. I got you. Okay.
So send me links of Jaren on camera not speaking, even for just a couple of seconds. I can clip it all together.
Shit, I got a couple of those. All right. So, ladies and gents, I'm out of here, and what do you call it? we'll see if PW responds. Liar. Good night, y'all.